If you're watching this right now feeling completely lost, like you woke up one day and suddenly the path that used to be so clear I need you to stop scrolling. This isn't random. You're here for a reason. Here's what nobody tells you about feeling lost. It doesn't mean you're failing. It doesn't mean you screwed up or missed your chance. Actually, some of the most powerful transformations in life start exactly like this, with confusion, discomfort, and that nagging feeling that something's shifted, but you can't put your finger on what. Let me ask you something. Does your life look fine from the outside, but inside something feels off? Like the goals that used to fire you up now feel empty? Conversations feel shallow? Your daily routine feels like you're just going through the motions? And the worst part, you can't even explain it to anyone without sounding ungrateful or dramatic? Yeah, I get it. But here's the truth that might change everything for you today. You're not broken. The old version of your life simply can't contain the person you're becoming anymore. God often removes clarity right before he brings massive change. I know that sounds backwards. Why would he make things unclear? Because if you could see the full picture right now, you'd try to control it. You'd rush it. You'd force open doors that aren't ready yet. So instead, he lets you feel uncertain, so you'll lean on him instead of your own plans. This is what I call the season of divine detachment. God is slowly loosening your grip on what feels familiar. Not because those things are bad, they might have been amazing for a time, but because they were always meant to be temporary. And when something temporary starts feeling uncomfortable, heavy, or out of place, it's usually because it's no longer meant to be permanent in your life. Think about this. Abraham was told to pack up his entire life and go somewhere. God literally didn't give him the address. Just leave everything you know, and I'll show you later. Joseph had dreams of greatness, then got thrown in a pit by his own brothers, sold into slavery, falsely accused, and locked in prison for years. David was anointed as the future king of Israel, then spent years hiding in caves, running for his life from the current king. None of them felt clear. None of them felt settled. But every single one was being positioned, not punished. Every single one was in the fog before the breakthrough. What makes your season especially hard is that it's mostly invisible. People see you and think you're doing great. Maybe you're still showing up, still smiling, still getting things done. But inside, there's this quiet restlessness, this sense that you're stuck between chapters. You know you can't go back to who you were, but you don't know who you're becoming yet. And that space between who you were and who you're becoming, that's the hardest place to stand. But here's what you need to understand, that in-between space is sacred ground. That's where God does his deepest work. Your identity is shifting. The way you see yourself, other people, your purpose, the future, it's all being updated. And identity shifts are never comfortable. They never happen quickly. Before clarity shows up in your circumstances, alignment has to happen in your heart. This is why rushing right now would be the worst thing you could do. This isn't the season to make impulsive decisions just to escape the discomfort. Don't quit your job without direction. Don't blow up your relationships because they feel different. Don't force clarity. Don't copy someone else's path just because it looks easier or more exciting. This is your season to listen more than you speak, pray more than you plan, and trust more than you try to control. You might be begging God for answers, for the full roadmap, for the 5-year plan, but what he's really working on is your posture. your trust, your willingness to move without seeing the entire staircase. Once your heart is ready to receive the next direction, once you're positioned correctly, the fog will start to lift. God rarely reveals the entire plan at once. He shows you the next step when you're ready to take it, not before. I know it feels like time is slipping away and nothing's happening. You see other people moving forward, getting clarity, hitting their goals. And you're sitting here wondering if you somehow got left behind. But listen, just because you can't see movement doesn't mean nothing is changing. Some of the most important work happens completely underground, completely invisible to everyone, including you. Roots grow in the dark before anything breaks through the soil. The foundation gets built before the building goes up. So if you feel lost right now, hear me. Don't panic. Heaven knows exactly where you are. God hasn't misplaced you. You're not behind schedule. You're not forgotten. You're not wasting time. You're not stuck in some cosmic waiting room. You're being led in a way that requires trust more than understanding. You're being prepared for something your current mindset isn't ready to handle yet. And here's what I need you to hold on to today. Clarity is coming. Maybe not all at once, but enough to take the next step. Enough to move forward. And when it does, when you finally look back at this season from where you'll be standing, you'll see it completely differently. This wasn't the time you lost your way. This wasn't the season you fell behind or got stuck. This was the moment God quietly, carefully, lovingly redirected your entire life towards something so much greater than anything you could have planned for yourself. This was the moment the old path ended, so the new one could begin. You're exactly where you need to be. The confusion you feel. It's not the end of the story. It's the turning point. And the best part? The next chapter is already being written. So if this message spoke to you, hold on to this truth. You are not lost, you are being led. Even when the path feels unclear, God is guiding your steps in ways you can't see yet. Stay patient, stay open. Keep trusting, even in the silence, because clarity will come at the right time, and when it does, you'll realize this season wasn't confusion at all. It was preparation for what's next.